Hey, it's Coach M here. Do you feel like your teenager has shut you out of their world? Maybe they're going through something difficult or painful, but they just won't talk to you about it. Or they're making really poor choices and you're trying to figure out how to help them. Or maybe you're just worried that if they're really not talking to you now, that when the time comes and they have to make a tough decision, that they won't be equipped to make the best decision for themselves. Well, today I've got the #1 strategy that you have to do first above all else in order to get your teen to open up and let you into their world. Coming up. I am dedicated to get these tools on this channel into as many people's hands as possible. So if you could do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button for me, that would be amazing. By doing so, YouTube's algorithm will help spread this content out to more people. You never know where someone is on their journey, what they're struggling with and going through. And the impact of watching one video, hearing one phrase or one word can change everything in their life. So help me to help others by hitting that subscribe button. Thank you. Okay, before I tell you this #1 strategy for getting your teen to start talking to you, I'm going to warn you that this strategy isn't always easy. It requires you to circumvent your brain's default mode, which is looking at a situation from a very myopic, narrow viewpoint, or making assumptions as if you have all the facts or information. Or better yet, jumping in to give your advice and trying to fix the situation for your teenager. You have to remember that your current programming, yes, your childhood memories and experiences, is clouding your ability to view most things objectively, especially when it comes to your teenager, when it comes to their emotions and their experiences. Not to mention, as parents, we also feel this enormous amount of weight and responsibility for our teenagers' behavior. We believe that it's our job to raise healthy, productive, contributing members of society, right? So every time our teenager makes a bad decision or is repeatedly making poor choices, we think that punishing them and lecturing them is going to magically do the trick and get them to stop making those bad decisions. After all, it's our job to correct them and get them back on track, right? But do you honestly believe that you have control over their behavior, what they decide to do and what they decide not to do? I'm going to tell you right now, when we come at it from this approach, we do nothing to really help our children. We do nothing to help them understand why they're choosing the behavior that they are, or what's at the root of the behavior, and how to start thinking through their decisions ahead of time so that they can decide a more optimal choice in the future. This first strategy that I'm going to tell you to get your teen to start talking to you is going to be a tricky one. It's an art and it takes a lot of practice, but it is really the key to start shifting your relationship with your teenager. The strategy is only the first step in helping your teen to make better decisions, but it's an absolute must. This #1 strategy to get your teen talking to you is validation of what they are feeling in any given moment. Now you may be thinking, I already do this. I validate my son or daughter's feelings all the time. But are you doing it followed by a lecture or a consequence? Think about it for a moment and get really honest with yourself here. I want to help you think of this in a different way. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say that you're really mad about something that happened at work with your boss. If someone said to you, I understand that you're mad, but, or I can see how you'd be mad about this situation. However, how would this type of response make you feel? More than likely, you'd actually become more upset or more mad about the situation. And why? Because the person is really not validating your feelings at all. They're actually negating them. The I understand how you feel phrase is nothing but empty words here when it's followed by words that tell you why you shouldn't feel the way you do. This is exactly what we do with our teenagers, which makes them continue to feel like we don't understand them, like we don't care about how they feel, or that their feelings don't matter at all. This is the key to validating your teen's feelings effectively. You have to learn how to hold space for them. Allow them to experience whatever emotion they're experiencing, and that it's okay. No matter what emotion they're experiencing, it's okay for them to feel that way. Put yourself in their shoes and look at the situation from their perspective. Then let them know that you understand how they could feel the way that they do, or that you are genuinely sorry that they feel the way that they do. And do not, and I repeat, do not follow it with a lecture. Do not follow it with words like but or however, and don't follow it with questions that start with why, like, well, why did you do that? Or why do you think that was okay? Caveat here. Obviously, if your teenager is in the middle of experiencing really high, intense emotions, they need to calm down first before you talk to them. So make sure that you give them time and space to do that. Then, after you have validated your teen's feelings, you'll only want to ask empowering, non-judgmental questions. And this is actually the second strategy that you'll want to follow when getting your teen to open up to you and talk to you. And if you need help with what empowering questions look like, check out the video here and it's linked in the description below. The strategy of validating your teen's feelings is the first step in building trust with your teenager. And that is what this is about right now. Your teenager does not trust you. They don't trust that you understand them and that you understand their feelings. Without mastering this strategy, you will not be able to have the amount of influence that you would like to in your teenager's life. If they don't feel like you understand what they're going through, what they're feeling, and what they're dealing with, they will not trust you enough to talk to you and allow you to be a part of their world. If you want more help in learning the art of communicating with your teenager in a way that allows you to actually have more influence in the decisions that they make, be sure to click on that link below and learn more about the Reset program and join the waitlist. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with anyone that you think may benefit from it. And if you want to see more videos like this one, where I give you the tools and strategies to help you navigate the teen years, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click on the bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video. And I upload videos every week. Wishing you much love and light, and I'll see you in the next video.